And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Chance for a shot! Goal! Croatia! And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
The simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Rao. Perisic. Now it's Havertz. Spread out to the left. Rudiger. Modric. Rudiger does well to stand firm and defend it. That pass isn't the best. Kovacic. Stanisic. Kovacic. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And it's Perisic. Modric. Sosa. Now Modric. Spread it left. Piazza looking to get on the end of this. Can he finish? It's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Terrible error, duly punished.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
So that's two now without reply.
To be
Havertz! Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Stanisic.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, that has not gone well. Rudiger. Raum.
That's going in strongly.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And he welcomes... Shoots! They've done it! Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. He's away! Now it's Piazza. Goes for a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
Raum. Plays a sharp little ball here. Out to the left it goes. Andrik. And it's Stiller. Tries to pass it through. Modric cuts out the pass. Sousa. Ball's gone out of play. Sucic. And it's Modric. That has been slung wide. Piazza with the cross. He's there to get rid. And this is Modric.
Modric really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Havertz. He shifted it to the flank. And Raum. Musiala. Havertz. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Budimir unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. No, again there's no way through. Kovacic. Now it's Budimir. Stiller. And Raum. Now it's Wirtz. And here's Havertz. Modric. And it's Sucic. Kovacic. Over to the left.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Stiller.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Budimir is having a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Croatia find a position of real strength now. Raum. And Stiller. Looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Decent chance! Really well taken goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them. Reflections on the first half?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing, but a man down as well. And while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are going to be extremely difficult.
Substitution for Croatia, number 8.
And we're underway again.
Coming on the field is...
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
No way through. He's got away. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Modric. Kimmich wins the duel this time. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Sosa.
That's good running with the ball. Looking to play him in. He's found a way through. Shapes to shoot! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Croatia with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And he can clear it away. And it's Stanisic. Baturina. And here's Budimir. And the finish! Goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
How many? Just how many? It's become a case of men against boys. Gnabry. Gnabry going face-to-face with his great rival. Out towards the flank.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And he's managed to get free. That is a crunching tackle. And he's straight offside. Sucic. Baturina. Sucic. Budimir. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, just the keeper to beat! Takes a shot! Oh, almost a sixth!
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Kimmich. A probing pass. Pass somewhat off target. Baturina. Looking for options for movement. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Schutalo. Vardiol. Sosa.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Havertz. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. It's a pretty loose pass.
Sosa.
It's... Oh no, what has happened here? He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Stanisic.
Perisic. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's found support out wide. Perisic picks it up out wide. He's had a shot! He's scored! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
After 77 minutes is
Andri.
number 17, Budimir.
And that has put paid to that.
Budimir.
Sosa.
And it's Modric. Now, can they get him away?
Sosa.
Real chance! And yes, it's there! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Modric. Wirtz simply refused to be outdone there.
Germany are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence, or attack, for that matter.
Now it's Piazza.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Havertz. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Played out to the right. He's picked his way through. Oh, it's come loose.
Sosa.
Did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Great defending, strong and determined.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, well played, well played. Baturina. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Takes on his marker. And no, he's seen through all of that. Threads one in. He has a look up. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Germany have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement now.
Your reflections then, Jim.
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Welcome the two sides.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
And this is now today's
It is
lineup.
a true heavyweight clash.
Number 1.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
Reece James.
So we're up and running. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker, not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter. It's not all about his finishing, though. He's always on the shoulder, looking for that ball in behind, and that prevents the opposition defence.
Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
He won't be happy with that one.
Pedro Neto.
He is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked.
He's tried one! He's missed, but not by that far.
Bino Gittins really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Oh, that's fabulous. And this is Lewandowski. João Pedro. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Pedro Neto. Bino Gittins. He charged for a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Eric Garcia.
So we're still where we started right now. And it's Lewandowski. Liam Delap, played out towards the right wing. Balde makes the interception. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Pedro Neto. Kubasi.
Eric Garcia.
He's in plenty of space here. He's found a way through. Barcelona claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Yamal goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Cucurella. Nicely weighted ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Balde. And it's Olmo. And Fermin. Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Martin. Dani Olmo looking to play him in. Balde gets into a good position. Dani Olmo. Oh, that's well spotted. Half an hour played now. Bino Gittins. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's got away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. James does really well to win the ball there. Chelsea are looking to break at pace. That's been cut out, well played. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Liam Talat. Dani Olmo. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Liam Talat. Oh, good spread. Dani Olmo. Can he spark a counter here? Liam Talat. For Pedro Neto. Looking for options for movement. And the shot! And it's a goal! The breakthrough strike! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Number 9.
Chelsea have taken the lead.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Added time.
Lewandowski receives it in a good position here. Dani Olmo. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
And please welcome
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Chelsea are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And this is Lewandowski. Ferran Torres. Shot a goal! Oh, that is rather wayward. Fernandez. Chalobah. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Bino Gittins. Liam Talat does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Look at the space here! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Eric Garcia.
That's a throw. Liam Talat under intense pressure.
Well, they'll have to get the numbers right in hoping to keep him quiet because he's a really big threat.
Fermin. And he's been shifted off it. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. That has ended up in no man's land. Fernandez. Tries to pass it through. Lewandowski was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Bino Gittins. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score.
Eric Garcia.
And it's Martin. And Fermin. The message is clear, none shall pass. That is good alertness. Martin.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Pau Kubasi with the clearance.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And he shoots!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
That has been slung wide. He is through here! Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Dani Olmo. And he's Dani Olmo! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Yamal has it in a wide position. He has found the way. He's having a shot! Should have equalised.
Lewandowski clearly knows that he let himself down there. He'd like another pop at that one, but that's not how it works.
James. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Fermin. Nicely spread. Liam Delap. Now it's Pedro Neto. Bino Gittins. 5 minutes left on the clock. Now it's Pedro Neto. Balde gets over and intercepts.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And it's made its way to him. It's Delap! And yet another chance goes to waste.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now this could be a chance. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and has another go! Now, who's going to be first to this? Over to the left. And that's it. Chelsea have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Liam Delap claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction and hopefully the style of contest.
We have already started here.
Gonzalez.
Is there, and he goes to finish! And now they can spring out of defence.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Matheus Nunes.
He's found a way through. Haaland bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Pressure coming in from all directions. Quality ball.
Now it's Pedro Neto.
Bino Gittins. Liam Delap. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, what more can we say, Peter, about Phil Foden? Described as so good and fundamental to his team, and some of the best brains in football have said that. He deserves it. He's got to be one of the most exciting players of his generation. What a talent.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Can he finish? It's in! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Number 7, Pedro Neto.
Chelsea are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Pings in, up he goes! He will be livid with himself.
Cucurella.
Now that looks a decent ball. That's been slipped through. Foden. Well, they've got it again. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
Now Ruben Dias. Vardiol. Now Ruben Dias. Vardiol.
Ruben Dias. Now Foden. Doku. And here's Haaland. Haaland was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
He's being urged to shoot.
Matheus Nunes.
Cherki. 30 minutes gone. Stood up well to him there.
Fernandes.
And Adarabioyo.
Chalobah.
And it's Fernandes.
Now James.
And it's Cucurella. Bino Gittins. Goes for a shot! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it, he will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Chelsea are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Liam Delap. It's Delap! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
It's a searching pass.
Guardiola. Max Nunes. Here's Doku.
He is through here. Haaland. Bino Gittins. O'Reilly cuts it out. Ruben Dias. He's given it away. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And it's tries a shot. And for a moment, time stood still.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
This possibly the last play of the half. And we hit half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Chelsea in control at half-time, 2-0.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
There's the start of the second half. Liam Delap. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Pedro Neto. Bernardo Silva. A real chance! What a hit! The save was firm.
Fernandes probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Liam Delap. That's a good ball out wide. Has a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Max Nunes. And Cherki.
Ruben Dias. He's got away. Chance! He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Corner number 3 coming up. Defending of the desperate variety. Great ball, and he's in here. Nice interception, well timed.
And it's Fernandes.
Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Doku.
Now it's Nunes. Plays a sharp little ball here. This Cherki is on his own, and a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Liam Delap. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Lovely bit of skill. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Chalobah.
Bino Gittins. Driving through the middle. Shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! And And the lead is extended still further.
The goal scorer.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Chelsea find a position of real strength now. In with the challenge. Tries to play it through. Foden. Now it's Haaland. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Shot, surely! And that's off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Nico Gonzalez. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. He's having a go! And that is high.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Ruben Dias is there to clear. Fernandes tries a measured ball. Oh, he's been caught now. Pedro Neto! And yes, it's there! It is no contest. It is a landslide. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
It's become a case of men against boys. Gonzalez did just about enough to come out. Big chance! No, it's wide. O'Reilly. He has found the way through. No, he's just misjudged that one. In comes the corner.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
That's a decent clearance. He's tried one! Oh, it's come loose. And that's it. Chelsea pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness.